Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd like to
Good
welcome
evening.
you all, good evening, to the May 14th, 2025 City of Springfield License Commission meeting. I'd like to open the meeting at 5:30 p.m. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Did all commissioners have an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Any corrections? No.
Nope.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. There a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Next item is a new petition for 110 Island Pond Road LLC, DBA Nathan Bills located at 110 Island Pond Road. And this is for a change of manager from John Sullivan to Dennery R. Griffin.
Good evening, Madam Chairwoman and members of the commission. Dan Kelly on behalf of 110 Island Pond Road. I'm here with Dennery Griffin. Well, I'm not here. She's also on the Zoom. You know what I mean.
Right.
I'm here electronically with Dennery Griffin. So this is a straightforward change of manager. There's a series of these from the same group of owners. Dennery has been working there since she's a teenager. She's been working there. She has other family members that work there, and she has essentially been, an assistant manager for some time, and now she's going to become the full manager of record. There are 36 alcohol servers on the roster there. Every single one of them is tip certified. It is a condition of their employment. Dennery obviously also is tip certified, and she will be keeping and does keep their records up to date in a file in the office. So, upon request that they can be handed over to whomever is asking. They do have 60 total staff, but that encompasses people that are on the floor, checking IDs, and it does include a fair amount of cooks who essentially you never see. They just kind of walk, they go in the back, cook your food and leave out the back, but there are a fair number of those as well. But everyone who touches alcohol is tip certified and will continue to do that. Dennery already works there approximately 50 to 60 hours a week. If you've been there, she may have actually served you. She actually works as a bartender as well sometimes. And you may have seen her on the floor if you've been there. But this is her only job. This is her full-time job. And 50 to 60 hours is the range that she typically works in a normal week. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day, some of the 4th of July, some of the parties they have there are atypical weeks in which she works far in excess of that. But her average hours is about 50 to 60 hours a week. So we're asking you to look favorably upon her application, and we're ready to answer any questions that you have. I've spoken to her and told her that based upon this, she'll be responsible for the conduct there, whether she's there or not. But she will be there 50 to 60 hours a week and is typically there during the peak hours.
Thank you, Attorney Kelly. Any questions from the commissioners? It sounds like Attorney Kelly took care of all of our questions. He was ready.
We were ready. We were prepared.
Right. Any questions from the commissioners?
No, like you said,
No.
Attorney Kelly handled everything for us, so we're good. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So Ms. Dennery, you do realize, like Attorney Kelly said, you are responsible for anything that happens in the establishment, whether you are present or not.
Yes.
And you do accept that responsibility.
Yes.
Okay. Then if there aren't any other questions, I would like to make a motion to approve the new petition for 110 Island Pond Road LLC, DBA Nathan Bills located at 110 Island Pond Road. Change of manager from John Sullivan to Dennery Griffin.
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is a new petition for 390 Allen Street, LLC, DBA Sullivan's Allen Street Package Store located at 390 Allen Street. And this is also change of manager from Leo Bono to Christian Leeds.
Thank you. Good evening again on behalf of the licensee. Christian Leeds is who also is on the Zoom as well.
Good evening.
Christian is, in addition to being the proposed manager of this store, he's also a part owner. He's one of the owners. You also currently license him. In addition to this package store, he owns. He's one of the three owners of Nathan Bills as well, and he has in the past been a licensed operator, the licensed manager of record of Nathan Bills. And he has in the time that I represented Nathan Bills, which is since the beginning. I don't think Christian's been around for any of their violations. Not that they've had that many to begin with, but so during his tenure, there were no violations. He's a part owner there. He's also a part owner here. Christian is transitioning, even though he owns Nathan Bills, he spends most of his time at the package store. They've only owned it for about a year or so. So, you know, he's ran Nathan Bills before, but now he's over kind of running and managing the package store. So he's going to be there, you know, upwards of 40 hours a week. It's a package store. The busier nights are Fridays after work, Thursday after work, and some Saturdays, but they do a decent day business as well. He's been in he's 47 and he's been in the liquor serving business since he was a teenager. And as I said, he's been a licensed manager of record before. There are currently 12 employees there. Every single one of them is tip certified, as is Christian. Again, that's a condition of employment. And, you know, he keeps all those on record up to date. The file there should, you know, you or the commissioner, Barry, whoever would come in and ask for it can show it. Christian knows the responsibilities of a manager as he's been one before and been successful. So he knows that he'll be responsible no matter what happens, whether he's there or not.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, Mr. Leeds, same thing. It seems like Attorney Kelly took care of all the questions for us. But I just want to make sure that, I mean, having all the experience that you do understand that, you know, college students can get a little, you know, creative when it comes to IDs. Just make sure that you are IDing everyone, and when in doubt, then don't make the sale, right?
100%.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
No,
No, appreciate you guys taking it under advisory.
Thank you. Then I'd like to make a motion to approve the new petition for 390 Allen Street LLC, DBA Sullivan's Allen Street Package Store located at 3090 Allen Street. Change of manager from Leo Buono to Christian Leeds. Is there a second?
Second,
Commissioner Cade,
yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Good luck.
Thank you, commissioners.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is a new petition for Boulevard Tavern, Inc., DBA The Boulevard Tavern and Grill located at 666 Page Boulevard. This is also a change of manager from Richard Hutchinson to Jody Dixon.
Again, third presentation of three. Jody Dixon, who's here, is the new proposed manager of the Boulevard. Jody has been involved in the food and beverage industry since she was also a teenager. She's been at the Boulevard since about July. As you may remember, the Sullivans bought that place and kind of have redone it. So that's, I think, when they reopened after they did a pretty significant remodeling. If you've been in there before and you've been in there after, I think you know what I mean. It looks, I mean, the entrance is different, the decor is different, it looks completely different, even if you've been in there before. And they've really put a re-emphasis on the kitchen. They built a brand new kitchen in there, and they put a re-emphasis on food. And now their biggest business is actually during the day. Miss Dixon is also a bartender there. She's also the day bartender there, which is their busiest shift. They do get busy, you know, Fridays after work and, you know, some Saturdays and football Sundays, but they're trying to work, you know, obviously get a night business going. But their busiest time is typically during the day, late afternoon. It's an after work crowd. People go there after work. And it's a neighborhood crowd. It's kind of a neighborhood bar. There's not many left in Springfield. That's one of the few. But they have done a huge reemphasis on food. So they're really trying to mend some fences with the neighborhood and become a good partner with the neighborhood. So back to Ms. Dixon. There are 12 employees total there. They are all tip certified. There's a cook or two in the back. I didn't include them, and the employees, probably one or two cooks. But all the employees are tip certified, as is Ms. Dixon. It's a condition, as I said before, it's a condition of employment. Same owners here as Nathan Bill's and the package store. So Ms. Dixon has worked in other places. She worked at Nathan Bill's for about 4 to 5 years prior to the owners asking her to move over to the Boulevard when the remodel became online. So she wasn't there prior to them owning it. She came in with the new remodeling. She'll keep all of the tip certification with her behind the bar or in the office, which is a small office there. So you'll be able to ask for you guys or Barry, whoever goes in and wants it. She understands responsibilities of a licensed operator. She's bartended at a number of bars across Western Mass. Would ask you, and she knows that she'll be responsible whether she's there or not, if there's any issues, but she is there during the busy time. She works the day, she does a day bartender, but stays till the after work crowd thins out. Now, if they can drum up some better night business, which obviously they're hoping to do, then she'll transition her hours and be there more at night. But after on the weeknights, other than Friday, after say 8:30, there's not much business there. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, any questions for Ms. Dixon?
Well, Mr. Kelly made this easy and quick for us. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. Okay, and Ms. Dixon, you do realize that it's a lot of responsibility and you do agree to take on that responsibility?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the new petition for Boulevard Tavern Inc., DBA The Boulevard Tavern and Grill located at 664-666 Page Boulevard. Change of manager from Richard Hutchinson to Jody A. Dixon. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you and good luck to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is informational hearing for Ziggy's Jerk Center located at 436 Boston Road. And this is regarding their 2025 common vic and entertainment licenses. If the commission, yes, go ahead.
Commissioners, if I can jump in now, we did receive a contact from Ziggy's. The manager of record is in Colorado at the moment. They have cleared up their taxes. They're a pass for tax now. The thing that they are still missing is a certificate of inspection. They are working towards that. Because he's in Colorado, he asked that the commission allow a continuance to June 25th. 2024, which we did agree to. So I'm hoping that the commissioners will take a vote agreeing to move this matter to June 25th. And we expect that Ziggy's will likely have everything in order for that date.
Thank you, Attorney Smith. Any questions from the commissioners?
Nope.
No? Then I'd like to make a motion to continue the Ziggy Jerk Center located at 436 Boston Road to June 25th, 2025. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you. Second item is Fast Lane Auto Sales and Service, Inc., DBA Fast Lane Auto Sales and Service, Inc., located at 18 Berkshire Avenue. Noemi De Leon is the manager of record, and this is in regards to a customer complaint.
Hi, my name is Rodney. I'm in representative of Fast Lane Auto Sales and Service. Ms. De Leon is not available at the moment. I think she sent an email out to someone in question. probably about a week or so ago, letting them know that she wouldn't be available for this meeting, this hearing.
I can
Okay.
confirm I received that email. That's accurate.
Okay, then at this point, I'd like to,
I am the manager, you're the general manager on duty.
Okay.
And I do have knowledge of this matter, as to I'm the one who was dealing with it directly.
okay. Have you come to an agreement?
If we've gotten this far, then I don't think that we've been able to come to an agreement, you know?
Okay.
So, I thought this was a matter that would have been brought, before a non-biased arbitrator or mediator, and or a judge or jury, but we're here.
Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to, make a motion to continue this informational hearing for Fast Lane Auto Sales and Service. DBA Fast Lane Auto Sales and Services located at 18 Berkshire Avenue, Noemi de Leon, manager of record, in regards to the complaint.
Second,
Is there a second?
second,
Second. We will continue to June 25th. Okay, Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you. We'll
Thank
see you, we'll see Ms. De Leon on the 25th.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is Zulapa Inc., DBA Talis Taco and Mexican Catering located at 309 Berkshire Avenue, manager of record. This is regarding to a complaint.
I can update the commission that with regard to the change of manager that had not been submitted, that was filed today.
Okay, manager of record.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so we can address, Ms. Smith, we can address the complaint.
Correct. That has not been addressed.
Okay. Okay, who is here for Dali? For
Neil Phillips
Zaplata?
for the company, along with the owner, Jacinto Blancos Munoz, and his daughter-in-law, who were submitting we submitted her application to become manager today.
Okay. And who else is here?
Milka Ramos.
Okay, welcome everyone. Okay, so, Ms. Ramos, this is your complaint. Can you tell us, what's going on?
Yes, so since November, we haven't been able to get any payment for work time. So since January, I've asked Mr. Jacinto to please remove me out of the licensing, due to the fact that there was another job opportunity that was coming for me that was actually going to be able to resource money to be coming into my household, due to the fact that he wasn't able to make payments on hours that were worked. So since November to January, we were not able to get any payments. So I decided to remove myself. For months, I've asked Mr. Jacinto to please remove me out of the licensing, and we're in May. And due to the complaint, then it moved along the fact that he decided to move and find someone else.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Jacinto, would you like to, speak in regards to,
If
Ms.
you
Ramos'
want,
complaint? You are breaking up. We can't hear you.
Yes, I mean, I talked to her about, I talked to Mia
connection-
like a while ago.
The connection is really bad.
now.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
You hear me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah,
Speak up.
I talked to Mia like a while ago, like probably like December. I was looking for a new manager. I talked to Pamela here, and she was doing few things for her business, and that's why she can help me in that moment. But we was talking about that, and now she finished everything what she did, and now she's available to come and manager.
Okay. And that's your new proposed manager of record you're talking about?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
right here with us now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Ms. Ramos, so your complaint today is that you really want it to be off the license. You do not want to be manager of record anymore.
Correct.
Okay, and they have, as Attorney Smith said, they have turned in their application for the new manager of record. So I'm sure that we'll be seeing that probably on our next agenda for the next meeting. So we will make sure that happens for next meeting, given that the application is, filed, it was actually filed today, so it should be on our next agenda for next meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so are there any questions from the commissioners?
You.
No. Mr. Jacinto, I just wanted to make sure that you understand that when you have a manager of record that leaves, or you let them go, or for whatever reason they're no longer manager of record, you have to move quickly to appoint someone else as the manager of record. It can't take too long, especially not 5 months to find someone else. I do understand that, sometimes the life gets in the way of the things that we have to do, but, you have to keep in mind that God forbid something happened during that time, Ms. Ramos would have had to come in front of us and answer to something that she knew nothing about. So just keep in mind that if this were to happen again, that you will you will act on it quickly and find someone else to be manager of record.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else, Ms. Ramos? You're all
Thank
set
you,
now?
ma'am. Sure.
Okay, great. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thank you all. Thank
Good night.
you very much.
Okay. Good night. And for Mr. Jacinto, so we'll probably see you for the next meeting. Oh,
Think he's gone.
I think he's gone. Okay. Thank you, Milka, for coming by. Next item on the agenda is new business, and this is a seasonal application for Abandoned Building Brewery LLC, DBA Abandoned Building Brewery to sell at the Farmers Market in Forest Park Arena parking lot off of 200 Trafton Street from May 6, 2025 to October 28, 2025, every Tuesday between the hours of 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the manager of record would be Matt Tarlicki.
Hello,
Hi, Matt.
hi there.
So tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so this is the first year that Massachusetts has allowed breweries to sell to go at farmers markets. So we're currently attending the Northampton Farmers Market, and we'll be at the Forest Park one hopefully next week. The way this is set up is that we're selling cans of beer to go. So these are not for on-premise consumption. We are offering 1 ounce samples for guests that are, that request to try it, but the person that's gonna be working at the market for us is a tip certified employee. So they'll be checking IDs for everyone and really stressing that these are for to-go sales only, not to be consumed at the farmer's market.
And I would like to emphasize on that, you need to make sure that, these are to go and that no one is, opening them and drinking there in the parking lot.
We have lots of, or some of our signage emphasizes that, and then the employee that's gonna be working there is also reminding people that the same thing too, that these are, it's just like a package store. We're just selling them to you in person from the brewery, so the main goal is to kind of just get into some new customers for us, but the intent is that these are not to be consumed at the farmer's market.
Okay, okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
Matt,
No.
I have a question. Is there any limit on how many samples people can have? I know it's a small sample, but
Yeah, so we usually are bringing 4 to 6 beers that we're selling, and the samples we're giving out are 1 to 2 ounce samples. So I haven't had any staff mention about people, coming in and getting a bunch of samples, but they're, the limit would be up to the discretion of the employee. I'd imagine we're, 2 to 3 at most.
yeah, I would just be careful about that. I understand that it's probably an unlikely source of abuse, but people get creative.
I will make sure our employee knows about that.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Any questions from the commissioners? John, was that a no? You're muted.
Yes, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Attorney Smith, do we take a vote on this new business?
Correct. You would take a vote to approve.
Okay,
it.
okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the seasonal application for Abandoned Building Brewery LLC, DBA Abandoned Building Brewery to sell at the Farmers Market at Forest Park Arena parking lot off of 200 Trafton Street from May 6, 2025 to October 28, 2025. This will be every Tuesday between the hours of 12:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. Manager of Record, Matt Terlecki. There a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelatonia,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you for coming and good luck.
All right, thanks so much.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is the administrative review of incident reports. And these are Mojitos Bar and Restaurant, and this is an incident of April 17th. And this was Shot Spotter that went out. Actually, if I understand correctly, nothing was going on inside Mojitos. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Officer, what is
Anderson.
I'm sorry?
Anderson.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I spoke with the manager of record, and he stated that it was actually 2 vehicles activating the shot spotter, driving up and down.
Okay.
So there was a call prior to that for disturbance, but that was taken care of. Officers got on scene, and it was already people were already clearing out in the parking lot.
Okay. Perfect. Then any questions from the commissioners? No. Then I'd like to make a motion to take no action. There a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelatonia,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you. Next item is Top Shelf 2, and this was an incident of April 27th. 2025. Officer Anderson, what can you tell us about this incident, please?
Again, I spoke with the management. It was actually the security for that night. No one was actually aware that it occurred. And then there was actually no calls for service for the actual shot spotter. So officers got on scene, I think at least like 200 yards further up from the business. That's where they found casings.
Okay. Okay, any questions from the commissioners? No, then I make a motion to take no action.
Second.
Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you, Officer Anderson. I would like to actually, that is it for the meeting, but I would like to go back to new business and bring up the fact that in reading, I don't know if the commissioners noticed, in reading these reports, Officer Anderson's reports for both Tito's and Top Shelf, I realized that the manager of record seems to be the same person, Carlos Melendez.
Yeah, I was talking with Barry. He notified me that Carlos is the manager of record, I believe, for Mojitos, and then also then works security sometimes for Top Shelf.
Okay, but he's identifying himself as the manager of record according to the report.
For the Mojitos.
But then on
Top Shelf.
Top
On
Shelf, I
Top-
believe.
Top Shelf, it also says, Officer Anderson spoke to Carlos Melendez, manager of record, though it says Top Shelf and Lounge.
It's the other way around. Correction, it's the other way around. So
Okay.
that's why I was confused too. I was asking him because I'm getting on here new. So I guess for Mojitos, he's security or management. I believe he's just security for that one. And then Top Shelf, he's manager of record. It's the other way around.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
George, based on your memory on these incidents, he didn't identify himself as the manager of record of two different bars. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
He did not. Okay. Okay. Well, I just for information, I took the liberty of calling the license office before the meeting, and it shows that there's some discrepancies here with manager of record for the what is it, Top Shelf 1. It shows that the manager of records Carlos Melendez. Top Shelf 2 is Milka Ramos, whom we just had on here. And after she left Top Shelf 2, she went to work for Del Rey and then went to Zalapa.
Okay.
So it's been a while since Ms. Milka left Top Shelf 2.
Okay.
And then Faces Lounge also names Carlos Melendez as the manager of record, according to the license office. So I would like to, if it's okay with the commissioners, to have the license office reach out to all three of these establishments and perhaps bring them in for an informational hearing so we can clarify what's going on, who is really the manager of record where.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Agree.
perfect. Okay.
Second.
Well, are there any other questions for today? No, we don't have any questions. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Okay, we'll adjourn at 6:03. Who's second?
me,
Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Yeah.